It is a great satisfaction to greet you again. I hope you and your pet are well. Today we will talk about the following. Are dogs ticklish and should you tickle them? Dogs have tactile receptors in their fur and skin that are similar to humans, which means you need to pay close attention to your dog's body language to determine if tickling is the type of interaction they enjoy. Dogs are unique, and it's important for pet owners to learn about their dog's specific needs and preferences. When looking at a dog's body language to determine what is being communicated, it is critical to look at the dog as a whole, as well as the situation/context, to accurately determine what is being conveyed. So if you're someone who gets a laugh out of being both the tickler and the tickler, you might realize that yes, your dog is ticklish. Many dogs feel it. The real question is, do they like the experience? Honestly, and probably not. How can you tell if your dog is ticklish? They can act a little fidgety and walk away, or you can see their ears back or tail down. For humans, it can be a fun game, but for dogs, it's kind of uncomfortable. If you're not a fan of tickling, you totally get it. In fact, you shouldn't intentionally try to tickle your dog. I would not suggest doing things to your dog that cause unnecessary fear, anxiety, or stress. Our goal is to reduce these emotions as much as we can for our furry friends. Where do dogs tickle? Mainly on his paws. While the leather pads on the bottom are designed to withstand most types of terrain and temperatures, as long as the surface isn't too hot or cold, the tops of the legs and the gaps between the pads are particularly sensitive. We're similar in that, just like people's feet can be more sensitive, dogs' paws have more receptors. Some pets love a paw rub, but other times it will be aversive due to the tickling. It shouldn't come as a surprise to learn that dogs' paws are ticklish. This is often one of the reasons why nail clipping requires patience. Handling practice also helps dogs feel more comfortable with their humans. Of course, this is not an invitation for you to tickle him, but he may eventually accept hand-to-paw contact. Tickling by other dogs includes the armpits or ears. But there is one place where most dogs appreciate your attention. Under the neck may not be ticklish, but it can be itchy, so it feels good to have a good scratch there. Do dogs have belly tickles? We might believe that when a dog lies on its back and shows its furry belly, it wants to be petted and tickled. Surprisingly, it could be quite the opposite. Showing off his vulnerable underbelly is often an appeasement gesture that lets you know that he doesn't mean to threaten you. Pet parents can mistake this to mean they're asking for a belly rub. Sometimes they're not even comfortable in that position. As similar to paw touching, belly rubs fall into the categories of some pups say yes, some say no. It is recommended that pet owners take a consent test to find out. Try petting for 3 to 5 seconds and then stop and notice what your dog is doing. See if the dog seems relaxed or if he walks away. If you enjoy it, great. And if he walks away, you know you have to find other ways to interact with your pet. Like maybe spending more time on the delicious scratches in the areas he really appreciates, like around the ears and neck, and maybe the mid-back and chest as well, depending on the dog. Every pup has a sweet spot, and the more time you spend playing and engaging in enriching activities with them, the easier it will be to find. Why do some dogs kick their legs when they get a belly rub? Kicking the legs during belly rubs is more of a scratch reaction. Kicking the leg is reflexive, similar to when a doctor touches your knee and you kick it. It's involuntary and doesn't necessarily mean you're enjoying this behavior. To ensure that time with your friend is rewarding for both of you, it is advisable to attend to any early signs of fear, anxiety, and stress, as well as to understand the signs of a content and happy pet. It is a pleasure to inform you and help you. If you have not subscribed to the channel, you should do it now. Take care of yourself and your furry friend. A hug, and until the next video.